Well, this week marks 13 months into my gray hair journey. So, as always, every single month, I want to come in and do my monthly check in. So, today I am going to share how I've been feeling at this stage. Also, I will do a 360 so you can see my hair from the full, all angles. And then the other thing I wanted to share is a realization that I had recently that I'm actually a little embarrassed took me so long to realize. And one of the things that I'm thinking about lately, given what time of year it is, and I actually would genuinely like your opinion on something. So I would love for you to weigh in. And if you are new and you've never seen me before, my name is Kat, and Ditching Diets and Dye is all about my personal journey to stop fighting my body and just start trusting it instead. Okay, so month 13, gotta be honest, it's not nearly as exciting as my 1 year. That was a really big milestone. And 1 month later, it's like, okay. But I will say that I am actually feeling really good about my hair. And the one reason I know that is because I just don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. It's just part of me. And I've really grown accustomed to it. And I actually really like how it is right now. Part of that is that I attribute it to my haircut. I am really happy that I made the decision last month to cut my hair into the bob. I have actually been only wearing it straight. I haven't really tried around with having it wavy. I will experiment and I will give that a try, but I think the shape of the haircut it really lends itself well to the straight hair, and I'm enjoying it. So what the heck? So I always said, ever since a few months ago when someone asked if I could do a 360, I've started doing that for my monthly check-ins. So I will do that again for you. So let's take an actual look at my hair from all angles. All right, so that's the 360. That's what the back of my head looks like. But this leads me to my sort of embarrassing realization. And that was that when I pulled my hair back recently, I realized that part of my hair is dye-free and that part of my head is done the transition journey. And that was actually really exciting for me. And if you're not sure what I mean, if I actually pull my hair sort of back, you can see that behind the ear, it's gray all the way to the bottom. So this is actually so obvious that the hair on the top of your head is going to be longer, but I just didn't think about it because when I look at myself in the mirror most days, I can see all of the dyed hair that remains, and I'm not actually paying attention to the shorter hair that's at the back of my head that has fully finished its transition. But that was actually a really exciting discovery that I made recently, and I enjoy kind of pulling my hair back and seeing some of the gray that's tucked behind my ears. I actually really enjoy that pattern and how that looks. Okay, the last thing that I want to share in my monthly check-in is something where I'd like to actually get your opinion, and that is that it's starting to get sunnier where I live, and that's great news. I want to be spending more time outside. But I have seen examples where women who have naturally gray hair or don't have any pigment in their hair, the sun can actually change the color and make it a little more yellow. I've heard mixed things. Some of you in the comments have said, well, that's because of chemicals or that's because of stuff you put in your hair. It's not because of the sun. And that might be true, but I don't know what's going to cause it or not. And so I would like to protect my hair and also my scalp because I don't like getting burned. Now, if I'm exercising or hiking or going for a walk, I don't mind throwing on a ball cap. But if I were to, I don't know, have a summer dress on or want to look a little bit nicer or more presentable, I don't really want to be wearing a baseball cap. So I would love to hear what hat suggestions you have. Partly because I actually sort of dread hat shopping. Part of it is my own personal issue with thinking that I look bad in hats while other people I think look great. They've got really good hat game going on. Meanwhile, I have a larger head, so a lot of hats do not fit my head, and that makes it unpleasant, or I'll get the kind of deep crease in my forehead because it's too tight. So I don't love that, but I'm willing to do a little work and kind of find something that fits properly. But I also think just get self-conscious wondering, does this look stupid on me? I feel like I'm probably not alone with that, but I would like to find a nice hat that I can wear out in the summer that will protect my hair and maybe my neck, depends on how big it is. So if you are willing, if you have a great hat style that you like, or that based on the shape of my face you think might actually suit me, please share in the comments. I genuinely am looking for some help with this. And if I find something I like, I would happily show my hat on the channel. I can do that maybe for my next month's update. But I definitely want to start protecting my hair and as the days are getting sunnier. And I like to protect my face. As you can see, I am pretty pale and I am prone to burning. And so I also want to take care of my skin as well. All right, that's all for my 13-month check-in. I would love to hear how you are doing if you are in your transition, whether you are just getting started and it's a little bit newer, or whether you are around the same or further along. I love hearing your updates. Please leave them in the comments. I don't always have time to get back to everyone, but I am reading your comments. And so with that, have a wonderful day and I will see you for the next one.